Hello everybody, welcome to today's Extravadanza, back on the usual day, at the usual time, in the usual region, we can say, Brazil here. So hello, hi Marion, good to see you here, and Steve, and Paul as well, and Patricia. Okay, so we got a small group here to start off, and hello everybody on the replay. Just a note to anybody new, if you join for the first time and you prefer not to be called out, that's totally fine. I will only mention people who comment, because obviously then you're visible to everybody, but you know, it's a cool way then to gently bring in new guys who may just want to listen the first few times and then get to know others over time, or maybe never, who knows, but I'm sure most people will be happy to meet you all here. So good to see you. Thank you, everybody. So here we are. So for the time being now, I will be back on my regular days, Thursday and Sunday. Next week, I do have one bonus lounge on Tuesday, just to catch up a little bit, but also to say bye-bye July, even though there's another one in July on Thursday next week. So everybody, let's kick it off with a night in Tunisia. I haven't played this for a while, but I love it. And I don't know, and in case anyone didn't know yet, I've got this new toy now, this iPad with all the jazz tracks on and everything. It's really cool. Much more efficient to use and for lots of things as well. So here we go, a night in Tunisia. there we go. A Night in Tunisia. I do like that one as well. I've got some good news, everybody. In a few weeks, on Thursday, the 14th of August, I will be doing another gig live at the venue where I played in, when was it? It was the 5th of June. I remember that because it was 1 week before Brazil Valentine's. So it'll be very nice to return there, and I will do it live. This time the live stream will work. Now I have this iPad for the jazz tracks. The phone will just be for the internet, fortunately, as well. So we're all good. Thanks to Jane Roberts. Cheers for Jane Roberts, everybody. Thank you for the tips as well. Thank you, Paul and Steve. Now, before we go on, I want to say happy birthday to my brother-in-law, Gustavo, Patricia's brother. He's not watching this live, but we'll hello on the replay as well. Just before we do that as well, you were waiting and said running late. Oh dear, I hope it's all good now, Paul. And you can catch the parts you missed after on demand as well. So this is for Gustavo. Here we go. Happy birthday. There you go. So today he's been working all day at his university job, but all good. He's going to relax a bit soon with family and everyone anyway soon. So cool. So yes, thank you for the wishes there. Now everybody, I've got some good news. This Sunday, continuing a trend I started last Sunday, I'm going to be playing another new piece that you have never ever heard me play before. There only exists one very old video camera recording of me playing this at high school, and that's, goodness knows where that is now. I think it's in someone's attic or probably even thrown away. I played it in my high school, so it's a piece by Chopin. I will reveal all on Sunday, but just know if you come to the lounge this Sunday, you'll hear a new piece. Not a new piece that was composed, of course, but a new piece for me playing by Chopin, one of his most famous and well-known pieces as well. So I'm looking forward to that, and then mixing that with other pieces. And I mentioned that going forwards now, I'm going to do the best to play at least like 2 or 3 new pieces each month, even if I'm just reading them from the iPad, because that's part of the process of memorization anyway, or bringing back older pieces that I haven't performed for a long time before I started live stream concerts. So everybody, now it's time for Gershwin. After that, we'll cool down a bit. So here is the beautiful song by Gershwin, Do It Again. There it is. Do It Again. I believe that is from one of the musicals that Gershwin created with his brother Ira Gershwin. My mum used to tell me his wife was Ira, but it was his brother actually. Gershwin never married, but he was a busy boy from what I've read. So, thank you for the tips again. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Thank you on the replay to anybody watching and who has tipped after, which is totally possible, of course. Thank you. So yeah, also in the pipeline musically for the next, well, for the rest of this year, really, we've only got, yeah, it's basically like almost a quarter of the year. Well, not quite actually, still a quarter and a bit of the year, isn't it? But I'm planning to play Prokofiev's Third Concerto, which is an amazing piece, and then I'll squeeze in maybe one or two new ones at the end of the year, but definitely I'm aiming to perform Ravel's Concerto as well for both hands, because there are two Ravel concertos. There's one for the left hand, which is very famous, and then there is the G major one, which is the one I'm playing. The left hand one, that will come, but just for this occasion this year, I'll play the G major one. So, good everybody. How is the weather where you are? Let me know. Here it's got a bit cooler. It's 16 degrees, which is cold in Brazil, believe it or not. So what should we do now? Let's see. Got plenty of tunes. Oh, here's one I haven't done for a little while and I love. Here is by Errol Garner, Misty. So 95 Fahrenheit, okay. That sounds nice. So that's definitely like above 20 degrees, I guess, isn't it? Or even pushing 30. I don't know. I could do the conversion. So here is Misty, everybody. There it is, misty, and now the mist has faded off. So, thank you. What's that? Some artist shows audience, some don't. Yours, yes. That is, yeah. It's an update on lounges, but I'll check that out after. Don't worry. They're always tweaking things. You know, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. We shall see. So, one thing though, actually, can you let me know, everybody? Did you get an email about this apart from the usual reminder? Because we do have an option to email reminders about specific lounges to followers. So we don't have your, well, I have some of your emails anyway, but it's not shown on lounges. That just sets it for lounges to email you. So let me know if you got any of those. I think that is a new feature for performers. But either way, it's all good. Normal reminder, okay. Yeah, I asked Hannah as well because she's a follower. Nothing yet, but that's okay because you know most of the time anyway. You know, I think it's more for like re-engaging people who may have followed and haven't been on for a while. You got one at 1:49. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if that was my own email or the one from lounges. Who knows? That's why you're here. Cool. Oh yes, yeah, that's the remind. I sent that one. Yeah, that was scheduled. Yeah, so there we go, Marion. Glad you could make it in the end. So yeah, all systems are useful, aren't they? Sometimes. Right, everybody. So it's time for some more classical. Yes, that was my email. Yeah, that one. So, you know, I try not to send too many. I know sometimes we don't check emails till later or whatever, or you might miss some. So, you know, I just like to do that. So now it's time. What should we play today? All right, let's do. After that, we'll play For Elise. Love this. There you go. Always fun to play that, and it's always different. So you got it, didn't need it, of course, because you're on it like a car bonnet, as they say up north, where Oasis are from and all that. Talking about Oasis, on their opening night in Cardiff of their world tour, my dad drove us past the stadium and we could hear them. We didn't see them because we were outside. We could hear it a little bit. There were loads of people outside there and it was amazing. So we got to hear a little bit of musical history live of Oasis's first reunion concert since they broke up, whenever that was. So that was cool. Other cool highlights as well was, I've talked about this a bit already, I think, Marion, you haven't been for a little while, but you know, of course, that I made it to the village from the prisoner, Port Merion, and it was phenomenal. Now, the place, like a lot of places you see on TV, a lot of the time they are a bit smaller than you think, because on the show they made it look like a really big place. It's not very small, but you can definitely see all of it in like maybe 2 hours if you're fast. Yeah, it's amazing. And if you get the opportunity ever, anyone, go there. It's amazing. It's in North Wales, so it's a bit of a journey unless you're coming from somewhere like North Wales, or if you're in Manchester or somewhere like that, that's a bit closer and you can drive across or get a train, or but it's the best way I'd say is with a car. So yes, it's amazing, and hopefully we'll go back in a few years and maybe stay overnight as well. So all good. Mission accomplished. I said since November last year, my mission is to make it there this year. So we did that, all good. Lovely jubbly. Right, so let's do another quick Gershwin now. Here is I'll Build a Stairway to Paradise, and then I will do a medley after that. So here we go. There we go. And also thank you, Patricia, because Port Merion was actually her birthday present to me, an early one. So thank you. I just had to drive us there from Cardiff, so that was fun. So anyway, cool. It's that time of day now, everybody, in the extravaganza. The halfway point, you could say, or past the halfway point, where I will do a medley now, improvising tunes and stuff, and we never know what will come or not. We shall see. There we go, a bit of a mashup there for today. Thank you for all the tips again, everybody. Thank you. So we got a few Happy Meals there, I think. I always track a little espresso, a Happy Meal, maybe caviar as well. So yeah, that was one of the tunes, As Time Goes By. Love it, love it. Right, everybody, now after that, I'm in the mood for some Spanish music. So here is one. I haven't played this, I think, probably for a few months now. Not so long ago, but we've all heard it before here. So this is Recuerdos de la Alhambra by Francisco Tárrega. And always love this recreating the guitar effect on piano. And I bet I know the comments that will come in the chat when I play this. Let's see. There we go, everybody. A slightly abridged version of that, unintentionally, but all good. Still flowed nicely. So good, good. I'm just going to check something here because hello on YouTube as well. Actually, I think this is on YouTube today as well as an experiment again. but all good. And then it will go private later as well. So I'm just checking here. Yeah, we're still live there. Let's see if anybody instant replay there. Right, no one's here live right now, but someone I think was watching. Okay, thank you everybody so much. Now let's see what else. I've got plenty of tracks here. Let's now, what should we do? Oh yeah, let's do some more Brazilian. So here is one of my favorites by Jobim. Here is Wave, because Marion put waves or claps, I don't know. Thank you. Good night. There, it is the wave, the Onda. Thank you so much, everybody. So, speaker goes off. I had issues connecting this iPad to the Bluetooth speaker, and I thought I would have to connect it manually with a cable, but I fixed it today, fortunately, which is great because now, of course, I can put all my orchestra tracks here and stuff. It's lighter to carry than the other iPad, my older one, and it's good. So yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you. So we'll have a quick bonus piece today, or track, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just letting my brain quickly decide something while I chat with you for a moment. Thank you, everybody, so much. So remember that from now till the foreseeable future, I will be live every Thursday and Sunday, sometimes with the occasional time change, such as in a few weeks when I play live here, it will be a few hours later, and probably in 2 parts as well. And also, when it's my birthday time, usually we go away around that time. So I'll probably, actually on my birthday, which is the Sunday this year, I think we will be away on the actual day, but I'll do a birthday concert probably on the Friday before something, push it forward and stuff. So all good, all good, all good. And yeah, so what shall we do? Let me see. Bonus music. Thank you for the tips. Thank you, Marion and Steve and Paul as well, and for the pre-lounge tips as well and everything. I should be able to come to Hannah's tomorrow, although in this city now this week there is actually a music festival all week of early music, Brazilian music. So I'll be going to live concerts here as well. So what shall we do? I'm still thinking, what can we do? What can we do? But last week anyway, my sister and her husband were with us in Sao Paulo, and then I dropped them off at the airport there for their flight back home, and all well is good. So happy they could make it here, and we're back where we live now in Juiz de Fora for a little while. We need a rest after like a month basically of travelling and days out and stuff, but it was worth it anyway. So what shall we do? I'm thinking, okay, here's one. We all know this one. Here we go. There it is, everybody. Moonlight Sonata, first movement. Thank you, everybody. It's been fun as always here. Thank you, and I will see you on Sunday at the usual time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK, 12 p.m. No, not 12 p.m. 1 p.m. Pacific time. There we go. So thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your week. Very good to hear. Thank you. So take care, everyone. See you soon.